Good day, class. So this video is a tutorial for those people who are having a hard time reading Neumes notation. So again, Neumes is the first music writing system that was developed during medieval era by Guido di Arezzo. So this is where the solmization that was developed as well during that time came from. So we have ut, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Now, how do we read the Neumes notation? First one, we need to understand that Neumes notation uses two kinds of clef. The C clef here and the F clef. The clef are used as a guide to indicate the notes that are represented by the lines and the spaces. So let's go back here. So it means using the C clef, we will know the location of the C on the staff. Now, by looking at the symbol here, you will identify that your C is located at the center of the symbol. So if this is your C clef, your C should be this line. Now, we have different kinds of C clef. It could be placed in different lines. So we have this one. If you saw this clef on a Neumes notation, it means your C is on this line. Now, if you see this clef on the Neumes notation, it means your C is on this line, and so on and so forth. Same as with the C clef, we have F clef. The only difference is F clef indicates the location of your F. First one, what is the difference between a C clef and an F clef? The flag that is located at the very symbol. So if you saw a flag there, that is your F clef, and it will indicate where is the location of your F. Now, same as with the C clef, it is on the center of the symbol. So if this is the symbol, the center line there is your F. So we also have four kinds of clef that could be seen on a music notation, Neumes notation. We have two examples here. So if you see the F clef here, it means this line here is your F. And if you saw the F clef here, your Fa or your F is on the fourth line. Now, let's try to understand how to use clef. For example, I have here the C clef. This will indicate that this line here is your Do or your C. This one. Now, since this is your C, the space above that line will be your Re. Above that space will be your Mi. Above that line will be your Fa. Above that space is your Sol. Above that Sol is your La. Above the La is your Ti. Now, in Neumes notation, we will see a different kinds of notes. These are the common notes that we can see. This one here and this one here. Now, using the clef, let us identify the pitches of the notes. So if this is the C clef, it will indicate that this line is your C. And obviously, your space here is your Re. So the first note in this measure will be Re. Second note is Mi. Third note is Re. And the last note will be Fa. Now, let's go to the F clef. Again, F clef identifies the pitch or the location of your Fa. So if this is the F clef, basically your Fa will be located on this line. So if this is your Fa, below that line will be your Mi, below the space will be your Re, below this line will be your Do, below this space is your Ti, okay, below this line is your La, and below this space is your Sol. So if you're going to read the notes here, the pitches of these notes are the following. la, ti, la, and then do. Now, we have to understand that the neumes have different inflections. Inflections is the movement of the pitch. Now, the melody of Gregorian chant is based on the lyrics. So, per syllable of the lyrics, there could be one pitch or more. So, if the ratio of the syllable to the pitch is 1:1, one syllable, one pitch, it's called syllabic. While if we have one syllable and then two to more pitches, we will call that pneumatic. Now, if that is the case, if the syllable is pneumatic, we will now have to identify what kind of inflection does it create. Again, inflection is the movement of the melody. It's either going up, going down, down, up, or anything else. Now, these are the common neumes name, and inflections. So for example, one syllable here has one pitch. It means it's asyllabic, 1:1. We call this punctum. There will be no inflections since there is no movement of the pitch, only one. Moving on, we have what we call podatus. Podatus is a pneumatic movement wherein one syllable of the lyrics is equivalent to two or more pitches. Now, in this case, we have two pitches. Now, if we have this kind of symbol, it means the inflection should be going up. You have to read the notes from the bottom going up. So this is a podatus. If you're going to read this, we have to identify first the clef. This is a C clef. It means this line here is your do. So if you're going to read this podatus, it will be re, fa. Next one is clivia. Clivia is another pneumatic. And for this one, we are going to read this going down since the inflection here tells us to go down. So if you see this kind of figure, this kind of neumes on the notation, you have to read the pitch from the top going down. So if this is the case, we will call this fa since it fall under fa, and this will be your re since this one fall under re. Next one is torculus. The inflection is going up and then going down. So you start at the very bottom, going up and then going down. So for this case, the notes are re, mi, re. And for the last one, it's called porrectus. We have to read the notes going down and then going up. So start at the very top, going down and then going up. Now let us remember that this kind of notes, these kinds of neumes, can be found per syllable. Okay, so pause the video, and what you have to do is to identify the clef and identify the pitches. Try practicing to yourself. And that is how we read Neumes notation. Well, that's the basics. So good luck and have a great day.